WWE games secrets are usually pretty easy to find. Most of them are just a simple click of the button away. But that wasn't the case for every secret. Some of them required some level of patience to either unlock or see in the games. After researching the possible secrets to include, I've come up with 8 that either take some level of patience or a serious amount of patience, as I found out personally when gathering the footage for this video. So let's kick things off with Raw on the original Xbox. Raw was known for being quite a disappointing debut for wrestling games on the Xbox, but for all the flaws that the game did have, it had one of the best weapon systems in a wrestling video game ever. There is seriously like over 100 weapons that can be used in this game, and I don't think I've seen anything like it since in another WWE game. One of the cool things in Raw is that you can attack superstars during their entrances, and if they're wearing things like hats and sunglasses for example, these will eventually drop off and then you can pick them up and just wear them. So with that being said, if you were to attack Kurt Angle, who is wearing his gold medal, then his medal will eventually drop. Kurt Angle will be wearing the version of the medal that he had on TV at the time, which was not his original Olympic gold medal. Remember to keep this in mind as this will be important very soon. So you pick the medal up, and whilst wearing a gold medal is cool and all, that isn't the secret here. Instead of wearing that medal, you're going to need to use that as a weapon instead. Not just once, not twice, not 3 times, not even 10 times. You're going to need to strike your opponent 64 times with Kurt Angle's medal. Once you've done that, then this will happen. So Kurt's fate medal will turn into his real Olympic gold medal that he won in the 1996 Olympics. You can say that Raw predicted that this would happen, as a few years later, Kurt Angle would start wearing his actual Olympic gold medal to the ring. Next up is the sequel to Raw, which is simply called Raw 2. Now Raw 2 was a much better game compared to Raw, despite the flaws that Raw 2 also had. It's in some ways one of my favourite WWE games ever. And one of the reasons is that it has such a good season mode. In the season mode, you're able to choose what you'd like to do during the show. You can just rest, you can attack another superstar, or call someone out. Along with those 3 things, you could even set a trap on a WWE superstar. Now the trap can go one of 3 ways. You can hit them successfully like this, miss like this, or even accidentally hit another superstar like this. It will take some super patience to find in the game, however, as it took me over 4 hours and many traps being set to get this to happen in the game. Let's have a look at this secret moment. So moving on from setting traps to now stealing in Raw 2. Yes, you could even choose to steal from a WWE superstar. But why would you steal in the season mode? What's the benefits? What would you get from it? Well, you actually get unlockables if you successfully steal, that is. And if you can successfully steal from the superstar, it would go like this. Stealing doesn't always work. It can be unsuccessful like this. So keeping that in mind that it's not a guarantee that it'll work every single time, this can take a lot of patience to do. And with each superstar having 3 unlockables through stealing, these secret unlockables will take you some time. Moving over now to SmackDown vs Raw 2011, and in Chris Jericho's Road to WrestleMania, you'll have to defend your newly won WWE title against Triple H on Raw. Before the match, you'll hear of Jericho's plan to defend the title successfully.
Triple H is obviously going to be tough. I, of course, am tougher. And as champion, I have the advantage. If I can't beat him, there are other ways to keep my precious WWE Championship.
So the first ideas that will come into your head will just be to get DQ'd easy peasy, or you can just get counted out a little bit longer, but just as easy. However, what if you want to win the match without pinning or submitting? You don't want to lose, right? No, this is possible, as you can get Triple H counted out, but it's not an easy task at all. You'll be pretty much told without actually telling you not to do this in any way, as Triple H will have his reversals turned all the way up to like 99 or something, because he pretty much reverses everything. But with enough patience and tactics, however, you can get it done and get this secret version of the match ended.
The sneaky Chris Jericho won by countout.
A win is a win, Michael. He's still got the championship.
But that's definitely not the type of ending the WWE Universe wanted to see. Chris Jericho has slithered away again, but Triple H will not rest until he gets his WWE Championship back.
Next up, we got what I believe is a pretty underrated WWE game in SmackDown Just Bring It. Despite some of its flaws, I do think it does some things pretty awesomely. But that's for another time and another video discussion. Let's talk about a cool secret that will take a little bit of time. So if you play the Slobber Knocker match, which is pretty much a timed gauntlet match with new superstars running into the ring each time you defeat one. Your aim is to get as many wins as possible before the time expires. Just Bring It uses this to put some awesome unlockables in the game, one of them being the SmackDown Fist Arena, which only debuted just 3 months before this game released. To get this, however, you're going to have to get 15 wins as The Rock. It can be pretty tough and can take a few times to get this done, so you'll need a little patience unlocking it, but once you've unlocked that arena, it's all worth it. Let's get even crazy with this next one. In WWF No Mercy, you can unlock a legendary superstar, but it's not easy at all. You're going to have to go through 99 other superstars in survivor mode to get him, and if you lose, it's game over and you gotta start again. The super secret unlockable superstar will be the last person to enter, and that man was Andre the Giant, which I believe is the first ever time a WWE game had like a legend wrestler as an unlockable. So yeah, if you wanted Andre in WWF No Mercy, you're gonna have to go through this craziness, and I'll be honest in saying that this was all done on an emulator which had save states. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't have even had a chance of unlocking him in survival mode. I think I got to like 33 before losing for the first time. So yeah, very far off from the final count. Now this next one takes it down quite a bit. You're not going to need serious amounts of patience for it, but you are going to need a level of patience to believe it actually works, because standing around awkwardly is, well, awkward. But if you did it for long enough in WWE 2K22, then you'll hear this secret audio of the commentary team pretty much hating on your match and calling you both out for being terrible. And the last secret in this video happens in WWE 2K17. If you go up against Bray Wyatt in a match that has the Wyatt family as managers, you'll see them all standing at the end of the entranceway. If you go towards them, then you'll see all three move towards you, and will eventually go around the ring. If you're lucky, Bray Wyatt might also go outside the ring, and this unique moment might happen. So this moment is never a guarantee, as I tried it quite a few times and it didn't trigger, with some of the other Wyatt family members not moving to the positions. So it's going to be something that will take patience to trigger, but it is a cool moment when it does eventually happen. So that's 8 WWE game secrets that took some serious patience to find in WWE games. Is there any other secrets, details, or anything else cool in WWE games that takes some time to find or trigger? Let me know in the comments if I did miss anything. If you did enjoy the video, then make sure to like it and subscribe with all notifications turned on if you have not done so already. Thanks as always for watching everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video.